When I was studying for my real estate license, I felt like I was learning a whole new language. There were all these weird words and acronyms, but don't worry, I'm gonna walk you guys through. This is part 2 of the ABCs of real estate. If you haven't seen part 1, you can watch it right here. Oh, the joys of video making. So I did a pickup shot. This is a pickup shot. Different day, different lighting. You're gonna notice right when we cut to, hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to the Real Justine Priestley channel. I am the Real Justine Priestley, your local realtor with a twist here in the greater Vancouver area. Let's get into it. A is for assignment. An assignment is when one party to a contract assigns over their rights and responsibilities to a third party. That sounds simple, but it can be very complicated. It's often seen to do with pre-sale contracts. B is for bloopers. To confirm their awesome calls to have, referring to I watch a video which is definitely what you want. Oh my Lord above. H of your walls in prove their authenticity. I didn't know what was going on. B is for bones. Bones is often referring to the structural soundness of a home or a good floor plan. So if you hear a realtor say that a house has good bones, it might mean that it's a little less attractive on the surface, but it has some beauty underneath. C is for covenant. A covenant is simply a promise that one party makes to another in a contract. Covenants often run with the land. For example, a promise to not build any buildings over 2 stories tall. D is for detached property. Detached property as opposed to attached property. Detached means that the structure is standing alone by itself. For example, the phrase, "This home features a detached garage." E is for easement. An easement is a legal situation where the rights and ownership of the land stay with the owner, but another person or organization is granted the right to use the space for a specific purpose. For example, a utility company that needs access to a telephone pole. F is for freehold. You can think of freehold as the highest and best form of land ownership in Canada, as opposed to a leasehold or a co-op. G is for grandfathered. When a grandfather clause is used in a contract, it stands as an exemption based on previous circumstances. For example, there are no dogs allowed in this building, but 2 of the units do have dogs because they're grandfathered in. H is for horizontality, which is definitely what you want your walls to have in relation to your floors. I is for interest. Interest is the amount a borrower is obligated to pay on a loan. When you're borrowing money, interest rate makes a huge difference. J is for joint tenancy. Joint tenancy is when 2 or more people own a property and share all the rights and responsibilities equally. Joint tenancy includes survivorship, which means if a husband and wife have a joint tenancy and one of them passes over, the survivor now owns 100% of the house. K is for kitchenette. Kitchenette is a kitschy, cute little word for a small or tiny kitchen. L is for latent defect. A latent defect is a fault with a property that is not easily discernible by customary inspection. For example, asbestos in the ceiling tiles. Nobody wants that. M is for multifamily. Multifamily is a term that refers to any housing or properties that have more than 1 unit, each containing their own kitchen and bathroom. N stands for Notary Public. A notary public is a public official who certifies writings and documents to prove their authenticity. O is for offer. An offer to purchase is a written contract setting out terms under which the buyer agrees to buy a home. P is for PDS. It's a formal document used in most real estate transactions, which outlines any flaws the sellers may be aware of that could negatively affect the home's value or usefulness. Q is for queries. Queries are something that all buyers and sellers should make many of. You could also call them questions. R is for rescission period, sometimes known as a cooling off period. Rescission is the process of unmaking or canceling a contract, designed to protect consumers and give them a little extra time to mull over a big commitment. Can you guess what S is for? S is for SMOOSH. You know what to do. Smoosh the like. Smoosh the like. S is for survey. A property survey is a graphic depiction of a property, much like a map, which details legal boundaries and other features. T is for tenants in common. Tenants in common is one of the ways that two or more people can co-own a property. In the case of tenants in common, people can choose the percentages of how they would like to share the property. Say one person owns 75% and one owns 25%. Tenants in common can sell their portion of the property separately from the other owner, and they can also leave it to different people in their wills. So that can get complicated. U is for underwriter. An underwriter is an insurance writer, like a guarantor. An underwriter can also be a person who assesses the acceptability of risks. V is for variance. A variance acts as a waiver to a zoning regulation, and they can be granted on a case-by-case basis. It's not the same as having your property rezoned. W is for warranty. In contract writing, a warranty is an undertaking that a fact regarding a subject of a contract is or will be as it is promised to be. X is where your signature goes. Y is for Yuppiedom. Yuppiedom is a word, and there are definitely some neighborhoods that you could describe as a Yuppiedom. Z is for Zaniness. Zaniness is a quality that you may possess if you've actually watched this video all the way to Z. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you got all the way to the Z, it means so much to me. Remember, reach out anytime. I'm here to help, and I'm here for you. This is the real Justine Priestley signing off for now. If you want to watch a video about living in downtown Vancouver and all the best neighborhoods that are there, you watch this video right here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye. Bye.